The woman had just reached the mountaintop. She quickly pulled out an electric net and surrounded the whole car with it, then connected it to a 220-volt power line. After that she covered the car with camouflage cloth. Only then did she finally breathe a sigh of relief. Meanwhile her sister-in-law's family was happily grilling lamb, unaware that death was approaching. In her previous life, they had also come camping, but that time her daughter was caught by a brown bear. The farm owner was about to shoot when the nephew stepped forward, saying the bear must not be killed. The woman begged her mother-in-law to let her take the boy away, but the old woman not only refused, she even blamed her for not watching the child, and pressed down the sniper rifle. The next second, the bear went wild and charged at the crowd. The sister-in-law pushed the hostess toward it and ran for her life. The woman rushed to her daughter and was knocked down by the bear. When she opened her eyes again, she was back on the road to the campsite. At first she thought it was just a dream, until she saw her mother-in-law snatching her daughter's blanket and covering her grandson instead. It was exactly the same as in her dream. Then she realized this wasn't a dream. She hurriedly warned everyone to change the destination, saying there were bears in the mountains. But her husband pulled her aside and scolded her for ruining the mood, told her to drive alone if she wanted to leave. With no phone signal she had no choice but to stay. When they arrived at the farmhouse, the sister-in-law opened the door and bumped straight into a wall. It was a fake door painted on the wall. The woman realized it was made to fool bears, but the owner laughed and said a kid had painted it for fun. The boy reached out to touch the hanging meat. The woman quickly stopped him. Her mother-in-law scolded her for making a fuss. The woman coldly explained the meat was electrified. No one believed her, so she told the owner to touch the wire. He did and nothing happened. Everyone laughed at her paranoia, not knowing the hostess had quietly unplugged the power. No one listened to her anymore, so she set up her own electric net. She knew the bear could appear at any time. Meanwhile the boy found his father's hat in the forest, thinking it was a game of hide and seek. Just then a bear paw struck at him. When he saw the brown bear he froze in fear.